Today, I'm demonstrating how access control policies are implemented on a Linux machine. As a security professional, it's important to understand how users, groups, ownership, and permissions work together to protect system resources. We'll start by creating local users and groups, then create directories and files, and finally apply ownership and permission settings to control access. The goal of this lab is to demonstrate how access control is implemented on a Linux system by managing users, groups, directory, ownership, and permissions. Access control defines who can access resources and what actions they are allowed to perform. By configuring access control correctly, we ensure system security, prevent unauthorized access, and enforce least privilege principles. Right. I'ma log in using the Bob account. When prompted, enter the password and sign in. Right, I'm logged in. Open the terminal from the activities menu. Right, in the terminal I type sudo su. Enter the password when prompted. This allows me to run commands as the root user, which is required to create users, groups, and manage permissions. Now I'm going to create a new user by typing user add test user 01. Next, I'll set a password for this user. Repeat the same process to create a second user named test user 02. Next, I'm going to create two groups to represent different access levels. First, I'm going to create an admin group. So group add admin. Then I'll create another group and call it team. Now I'm going to assign users to their respective groups. To add test user 01 to the admin group, I'm going to run usermod a uppercase G admin test user 01. To add test user 02 to the team group, I'm going to run usermod -a uppercase G team test user 02. The usermod command modifies user properties, and the AG option appends the user to the specified group. To confirm the group assignments, I'm going to check each user's details, and I'll do this with the ID test user 01. Now the same for 02. This verifies that each user belongs to the correct group. Now I'm going to create directories that will apply access control to. Make directory, test directory, sec projects. And make directory, test directory, team projects. Next, I'm going to create sample files inside each directory. And we're going to use touch for this. So touch, test directory, sec projects, network report.txt. And do the same, but with work report. These files will help demonstrate permission enforcement. By default, root owns everything it creates. To verify this, I run ls ld. This shows that root is currently the owner of the directory. Now I'm going to assign ownership to the appropriate users and groups. To change ownership of the sec projects directory recursively, I run change ownership test user 01 admin test directory sec projects. Now I'm going to do the same for user 2, but with team projects. The R parameter ensures ownership is applied to all files and subdirectories. I'll confirm the ownership changes using ls ld test directory sec projects and do the same with team projects. This shows the correct user and group assignments. Now I'm going to configure directory permissions. For the sec projects directory, I'm going to run chmod test directories sec projects. This gives full access to the owner and group while removing read access for others. For the team projects directory, I'm going to run chmod, but this time I'm gonna put O equals RX, read and execute. This allows others to read and execute but not modify the directory. To test the permissions, I open a new terminal tab and switch users. So we'll type su test user 02, enter the password. Then I'm going to attempt to access the admin directory with cd test directory sec projects ls. As expected, access is denied because this directory is restricted to admin privileges. And this demonstrates how Linux allows administrators to create users and groups, assign ownership, and enforce access control policies. By doing this, we can protect system resources and prevent unauthorized access. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm CyberEd, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.